end zone now that they're first and goal.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Here's the handoff. Up and over the man. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into the second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the defense brings him down.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Colorado 90, Michigan 0.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down. Looking to throw the football. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Back to pass. It's Orji. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Buffs. To stretch the lead, the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Have one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the outbound. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So Kirk, Colorado has the lead. It hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Orji. Quick pressure, they've got him down for a sack. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Bringing pressure. Trying to extend the play. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. He'll test the right side here. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a first down.
And the Buffaloes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Buffaloes. And the route is on.
Touchdown. Number 0 with the carry.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
Bringing it out. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Dropping back, it's Orji. Gets rid of it on the move. Dumps it down and back. Hawk. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. And here's the return.
The returner is tackled down at the 43.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. Touchdown, Colorado. And the beatdown continues. What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll be brought down. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Orji. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. This one ends up a safety. So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Unleashes the stiff arm.
Returner goes out of bounds.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down.
And that's a first down.
Handoff heading left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Gain of 21 on the play.
And the Buffaloes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Buffs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And we're able to get him down. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it off.
Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Scanning the field, it's Orji. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. And a sophomore making an impact play. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And Sack sets up second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's a safety for the defense. So after the safety, it's now a free kick coming up. They'll punt it away from the 20. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And the Buffaloes offense is back out there on the field. The offense trying to cash in on the field position after the defense created that safety. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. It's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Buffaloes. And this one is getting ugly.
Number 0 in the end zone.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he finds the end zone again. The touchdown and the two-point conversion. Wow. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Looking to pass. It's Orji. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. The Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the ball is away from his own end zone. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Impressive spin move. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Finding some room with the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The Buffaloes are in the red zone.
In other scores around the country, Slippery Road 45.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
35.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Colorado. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout, Kirk. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, Memorial Stadium and home to the Missouri Tigers, where we are anticipating quite a clash on Faurot Field today. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Missouri Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Penn State's offense will get the first possession of the game. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He's loose. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Looking for the two-point try. Trying to punch it in. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a two-point conversion after the long touchdown run. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I am taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes because you're just asking to get picked off.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week. Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
Can they catch him? Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. No No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. If they have any intention of getting this drive going, they better come up with something on 2nd and long from the 10. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Wants to return it.
The return brings it down to the 32. And
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll try the left side. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State!
Man, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Missouri, 0.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll leave it with the lone back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes the catch at the 45. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Number 0 in the end zone.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Missouri, 0.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Give to the running back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Backing up and backing up on the first two plays now to try to throw it in drive on third down. To the air, it's Horn. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires downfield. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Penn State! A great catch and run for 6. They want to see if they can score the deuce. He'll set up to throw. Spits it out to the back. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Power football with the run. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's Horn. Pocket starts to collapse. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Corrals it at the 45. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The special teams with a special moment.
And the special teams comes up special. He takes advantage. The short punt, he catches it. You can tell, does a great job using his blocks, getting north-south, getting to the end zone for the big play.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. He'll try to power it in. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They'll try to find a more productive play this time on 2nd and long from the 14. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He gets it away from his own end zone. Now on the return.
Return goes out of bounds.
First down for this offense. The run to the right. Fights off a defender. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? Offense set on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. At the 35, he's loose. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Penn State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Number 0.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They're lining up to boot it away. Bringing it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive. For the third time in this game is going to be a safety. They've got a touchdown worth of safeties. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, running back gets to give. At the 35, he's open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
62, Missouri, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
We're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Looking for a man. It's Horn. And it's picked off. Touchdown, Penn State! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll line up to go for two. They're going to run it into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wide receiver shows motion. Off play action on first down.
Reese, never a doubt. Are you kidding me? He had a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They go to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's got it near midfield. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! How about that special teams play? A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returns are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those, so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the ground with the back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Handoff to the lone back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. No fair catches here, looking for room. Touchdown, Penn State! The special teams proving worthy of their name. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Powers forward. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. The kickoff team is out there, and their #1 job is to make sure one special teams touchdown isn't answered with another one. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Running back searching for a hole. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't.
And they got him in the end zone for a safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. He's got it. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Their performance in SEC play last year was forgettable. They'd love to make it memorable this time around.
I love when Reese uses that phrases like forgettable, which means it was awful, not very good, okay? So they're looking for a bounce back. They've been selling this program all offseason. They've been trying to bring in new additions. They've been trying to create some juice, Palmer. Now they got to go out and do it.
I think they realized, too, a year ago they weren't as talented as some of their opponents, but they also gave some games away. And they've got to be better in critical down and distances in big moments when they get into these SEC conference games this season.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Touchdown, Penn State! How about the special teams coming up with a huge play? Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after them. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Nestles it in at the 35. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And how about the kicking game coming up with a play? He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking for a man. It's Horn. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Trying to get to him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to the ground game on the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Smashes through the tackle. He's loose. Open field. Time has run out of the half, and he can sprint to the locker room where the orange slices will be a little bit sweeter. A punt return for a touchdown to end the half.
And what a nice job by the punt returner. First thing he does, secures the catch, and you could tell they set up the return. He reads his blocks really well, turns on the afterburners all the way to the end zone. Special teams coming up with the huge play.
Here comes the two-point try. Trying to pound their way in. He's into the end zone, and what a way to end the half. A touchdown, a two-point conversion, and that's how we'll go to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, first down. The corners are walked up tight. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog. And seeing where they are, Palmer, you don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on for the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Pirouettes through. Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Penn State! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, if you were wondering if this offense was going to be more conservative in the second half after all the success they had in that first period, think again. They waste no time taking a shot on their opening drive early on. They've already scored a touchdown here. This defense continues to be on their heels.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Trying to power it in. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake for the 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner will be brought down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. They try to pop a run on the draw. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Horn. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in, looking for space. And stampeding through the defense. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Man, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the beatdown has ensued.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. It's Roberts.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He's going to get loose. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Touchdown, Penn State! And the route is on. How about this? These guys are going for 2. He's looking to throw. Buying some time. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Hand off from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Getting some heat. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. Bulldozes his way through. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Hard running there. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the stomping has commenced. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. Barrels ahead. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Using his legs, it's Roberts. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Coming after it. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. Oh, my. Circle, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their heads spin. Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started.
And these are the plays that you look back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know you're going to get blasted, but hold on to the ball until the guy comes open, feed him, and get the 6.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they tack on a little more to this big lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Unloads quickly. Got room at the 35. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do right.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Back to pass, it's Horn. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team.
On to kick it away.
Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. Ripping through the defense. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Discards a man. At the 35, he's got room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the punishment has been extended. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And they'll try to tack on 2. They'll try to blast their way in. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a two-point conversion after the long touchdown run. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. He'll start this drive firing. Got his man on the right. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Back to throw. It's Horn. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. They cough it up inside their 3. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. So Missouri will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Trying to run it in. Strong, firm tackle.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. Dropping back, it's Horn. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the beatdown has ensued. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. Pressure coming. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the two-point try. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. They're going to open this drive with a pass.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. You want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game.
Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Boy, he wasn't far from housing that thing. They stop him just short of midfield at the 49. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The give to the left. At the 40, there he goes. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Penn State! And the route is on. My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. Slams it ahead. He goes airborne and he's in there for the two-point conversion. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He goes out of bounds at the 7-yard line and leaves the offense in a big hole. Line gets set, first down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. At the 20, he's got space. Oh, just left him flailing. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. That'll put a smile on the OC's face to get a little breathing room. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. At midfield, he's got room. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the stomping has commenced.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
Play the analytics here and you go for 2. Barges ahead. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over the...
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position.
Returner goes out of bounds.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it to the right. He's loose at the 15. All kinds of running room. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Penn State! And the pummeling has started. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And here's the return. And the returner is stopped.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. To the air, it's Horn. They're bringing heat. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. He'll take it on the return.
Returner goes out of bounds.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Finds a crease at the 20. Off he goes. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the punishment has been extended.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Trying to barge in. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
And that's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Here's the return.
Returner goes out of bounds.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really?
Can anyone catch him? And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Now on first down from the 30. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Running to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. At the 45 on his way. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Across the 25, he's got room. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. They finish it off with a touchdown and seal up this game.
Yeah, this might be what you call garbage time, and it might not really matter because you know the game's out of reach, but I like it. Keep executing, keep finding some more plays. Hey, maybe you find a play later on down the season you might come back to and say, hey, this actually worked in this situation.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to fit it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Oh, and the ball is wiggled free near their own goal line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Touchdown, Penn State! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Trying to pound it in. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this with Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positive. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. To throw, it's Horn. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They're trying. Loose ball squirting all over the place, and it went out of the back of the end zone. That'll be a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Cradles it at the 35. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Buffaloes will kick this deep to get us going. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He will score.
I mean, Chris, we're just getting our headsets on here, and we've already got a touchdown in this game. Great blocking up front, but really just the instincts and the speed by the return man to take that all the way back for a touchdown.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. So the Buffaloes offense begins backed up here thanks to that poor return. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
And the Buffaloes come to a line in a hurry-up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Get some space around the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. The Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10 now.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle made after the completion.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with it.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense makes their way onto the field for their first. Well, wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Hands off to the left. He's found some room at the 45. The tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful two-point try. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Love the aggressive mindset from this defensive coordinator. 3rd down and long. Why not bring the blitz? Roll the dice. Play a little man coverage on the back end. Hope you get there before the quarterback can make you pay for it, and they come up with a sack.
Touchdown, Irish. The special teams making a huge impact. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll run it to the right side. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry out. QB decides to keep it here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Got space looking for the end zone here. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
This defense is reeling now. First down and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. You'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Now the try for two. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Wow. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.